When it comes to the display, the reMarkable Move uses a 7.3-inch Gallery 3 color panel with a resolution of 1696 by 954, which gives you 264 pixels per inch. That's about 35 pixels per inch denser than the bigger Paper Pro. Can you notice this in the real life though? Technically yes, but it's very subtle. In day-to-day reading, the difference really isn't that noticeable. The Gallery 3 display can show up to 20,000 colors, and colors look very good here, though like with any ink technology they're not as vibrant as what you'd see on an LED screen. Still, they add an extra dimension to how you interact with the device, especially for highlighting, sketching or organizing notes. When you write or draw in color, you will notice a small refresh after you leave the pen. That's expected and completely normal. It doesn't happen when you're writing in black ink, only in color. The Move also comes with a front light, the same strength as on the Paper Pro. With the extra bright feature, you can even boost it brighter if you need to. One small detail to mention, the bigger Paper Pro has a slight yellowish tint to its screen, while the Move doesn't. Now, I've also done some reflectivity and contrast testing using a lux meter measuring tool. This isn't lab-grade testing, but it's good for relative comparisons between devices. I ran multiple tests under the same conditions and the numbers were consistent, so I think they give a good picture. And here's what I found. The Move screen reflects about 74% of the light that regular white A4 paper does. That makes it around 26% dimmer than real paper. Whites appear a little softer and slightly greyish or muted, almost giving the display a magazine-like look rather than the crisp sharpness of a plain paper. I've also done a Michelson contrast and it comes in at about 29.7%, which translates to roughly 1.84 to 1 ratio. That's good, but it's lower than a 2.1 ratio you get on the best black and white ink screens like the Kindle Paperwhite or the Vivo's AI Paper. Compared to other color ink screens though, it performs quite well. It's brighter than Big Mi's Kaleido 3 panel and has better contrast too. Versus the larger Paper Pro, the Move is actually slightly brighter and has slightly higher contrast, which could be down to improved assembly or coatings. Of course, the trade-off here is that adding color means less brightness and sharpness compared to pure black and white ink. That's just the current nature of this technology. So overall, the Move is a strong performer for anyone who wants color ink, but if your main goal is the sharpest, most paper-like reading experience, then a high-end monochrome ink screens like the one in AI Note 2 or Vivo's AI Paper, which I've reviewed on this channel, would